Shayna. I know I just talked to you guys like a week ago, maybe not even, but I wanted to hop on real quick and show you guys my March Knit Picks box. It just came on Saturday, and I just wanted, before I put it away and all that good stuff, I wanted to show you what I got. So this was an awesome box. For any of you guys that are into knit picks, or you know, are signed up to their email or check out their website, they came out with a new line of yarn called Muse, and it's hand painted yarn. It's a single, and it is beautiful. So it was a really lovely surprise to get these in the mail. And it's from the Fan Favorites subscription box. So this is the Muse Tonal in the colorway Passionate, and it's an Aran heavy worsted weight. And it's just so bright, and but I love it. It's a beautiful tonal red, and it's like a bright red. It almost is like a, I'd say orangey red almost, because there are some parts that look like there's, alright, so that was like the tonal yarn. And then I got 2 skeins of just Muse hand painted yarn in the colorway Vitalize. And these colors are gorgeous. I cannot wait to work with these. I mean, they're so plump and squishy singles. I love a good single. So these are going to be awesome to work with. And it came with 2 patterns. So for the single skein in Passionate, that is the pattern that came with it, which that would be a beautiful cabled hat. So I'm definitely going to make that. And it's called the Conifer cap, or if I'm saying that so wrong, oops. Allison by Allison Griffith. So that's a beautiful pattern. Like, they're just always so well done. And I love that they have about the designer part in here. It's just awesome. And then for these 2 skeins, it's the L Train Cowl by Joyce Fassbender. That is going to make a beautiful cowl. I'm so stoked. I'm totally going to be knitting both of these patterns at some point. And then you cannot go wrong with stitch markers in my book. So it came also with a bunch of these adorable stitch markers. Hats, mitten, scarf, socks, and sweater. These are so freaking cute. Knit Picks did it right. I love it. And that's what came in the box. I am super happy with it because I love all that yarn. I haven't really worked too much with Knit Picks yarn, but I always love seeing what they have on their sites, what people have made with it, and it's such a great price point. I'm usually on a budget. A lot of the stuff I've got was, you know, the yarn that I have or use was gifted to me, or I happened to catch on a really good sale. So it's fun trying out these new yarns by Knit Picks that I've not had the chance to get into. And so then while I'm on here talking to you guys, I figured I don't have any FOs, but I do have a hoe. Do you guys know what it is? I've got a hoe half object. Hazelnut Socks by Helen Stewart. Yes, I had to make sure. Helen Stewart. So one sock is completely done. I just need to cast on the second one and get it done so I can wear these babies because they fit like a glove, and between the color and the cable, like just the little cabling, it's just stunning. And the yarn I used was Malabrigo sock yarn and Poisson or Poisson. I love it. Stuff. That was one of the first yarns I ever bought when I started learning how to knit back in 2013, I do believe it was. that's how long I've had this yarn. But I saved it for like the perfect project. So that is half finished object. And then I cast it on for the Day at the Sea shawl, which is by Lisa Haynes. And I'm on the lace panel for the first section. And it's kind of like an hourglass type lace work. It's like hard to hold it a certain way for you guys to kind of see it because it's going to have to be blocked out. But hopefully you guys can get the idea. But it's working up great. It's a 24 row repeat for the lace work. So I'm getting there. And this is with my hand spun yarn. And so just the way it's knitting up is really cool. I wasn't sure what effect I was going to get, and it almost has a striping effect, which is really neat. And then these will be the other two yarns because it's it calls for 3 different colors. And so this is all my hand spun. So it's going to be neat seeing it all work up together. I'm excited. And aren't these just the best cakes ever? Calorie free. So that is what I've been mainly working on. Has been, like, after I finished my sock, I was like, okay, I want to really work on this. This is for my spring kale. So it's Think Spring Kale. If you want to hop on and join along and share what you're working on and all that good stuff, I do have a Ravelry group, and it is just Hot.Mess.Knits podcast. I think it comes up either way. If you do Hot.Mess.Knits, then podcast, and even if you just do spaces, it still shows up. So it's the only one on there for Hot.Mess.Knits podcast. And I have a thread, and it's for Think Spring Kale. And if you're on Instagram and you want to use the hashtag, it's Think Spring Kale 2019. So it'll be fun to see what you guys are working on. And the theme is, like I said, think spring. Spring colors, lace work, spring type garments. I mean, just gotta roll with whatever. It can be crochet, it doesn't have to be knit, or it could be anything really. Just be creative. It's always fun. And the other thing that I started was a new crochet blanket using Red Heart Super Saver. This one I'm not doing anything crazy. I did the box stitch on the last one. This is just going to be in double crochet. And what I'm going to do is do blocks of color. So it'll have a, I'm going to go bigger than this. Maybe, I don't know, probably a couple rows more of the burgundy. And then I'll do the same with the gold and alternate them back and forth. And so my friend had picked out these for another blanket that she needs me to make for a friend of hers or family members. And I love these colors. Anytime I see burgundy and gold, my mind just goes, Gryffindor! Harry Potter. Y'all know I'm obsessed. I love Harry Potter. So this is one that's so fun to work on because it just forever reminds me of Harry Potter. So that's all I've been working on. I haven't even, like I said, I haven't even cast on for my second sock. But it's here to try to remind me, like, hey, cast me on number 2. So at some point I will get to that. Maybe by this weekend I will cast on sock number 2. And then recently been to a thrift store. I normally don't, I go to the thrift store, just not like weekly or anything like that. So every once in a while I go, and I found 2 awesome things at my local Salvation Army. This pattern is adorable, and y'all, I got it for $1. I have not pulled it all out to see if anything's missing, so hopefully that's okay. But it's pretty thick, so I think it's all in there. But for $1, if something's missing, it's not like I broke the bank and, paid a whole lot for it. And this is Dottie Angel, Simplicity 1080A. And it says Dottie Angel, handcrafted vintage eclectic. So, I mean, this is so cool. I can't wait to make some of these, especially like these two. I love. Like, I want more dresses. I want more pants free or with leggings, and, you know, your booty's all covered. It's all good. And, you know, hides anything. I love it. So, I mean, and look, that's funny, I just noticed. Yarn. She's holding yarn. She has knitted. Yep, knitted garments on. It was meant to be. And then also, they don't always have fabric there in the sense of like actual like fabric remnants or, you know, things like that. But I do look in their bed sheets, and I found this full size flat sheet, and the color just spoke to me. I love a good mustard color, and I didn't really, that's gonna need a good wash, and the tape is like stuck to it. Like the adhesive has been on there for too long, but, oh. And there might be stains. I mean, this was only $1 too. So I mean, $1 for however many yards a full-size bed sheet would be. But I don't know, I thought I could make something fun out of it, whether it be project bags or a dress. I'm looking at it. I don't know, maybe I'd have to hold it up to myself really in the mirror and be like, yeah, do I really see this as a dress, or am I just gonna end up using this for something else for fun? I'm not 100% sure on it yet, but I'm still learning to sew. So even if I use this just for a practice run on making a dress for the first time, and I can see how it fits, and then if I'm like, okay, this does not fit right, it's too big, too small, then I know what size to move on to with the other fabric that I know I'm gonna love as a dress. So awesome things will be happening. That's all I've got, guys. So a quick little video, just wanted to hop on, show you guys my goodies, what I've been working on, and I'll probably see you guys in a couple weeks. I'm gonna try to knock some of this stuff out, show you my progress. Maybe I'll have sock number 2 done. Probably not. Don't hold your breath. Or maybe I'll surprise myself and I'll have it done too. But anyway, guys, till next time.